Shore Sports Zone's coverage of Rumson-Fairhaven is brought to you by Serve Pro of Eatontown Long Branch.
Asbury Park's Nazrion Reed back on the Jersey Shore with the Roselle Catholic Lions. One of New Jersey's top teams comes to our backyard. Our U.S. Army Game of the Week allows us to show extended highlights from Roselle Catholic and Rumson-Fairhaven in a Sunday afternoon game that brought a packed house to see a team ranked number 2 in the latest state polls. Just about everyone in the gym expected Roselle Catholic to come to Rumson and dominate the Shorter Bulldogs, and early on they did not disappoint. This is Nate Pierre-Louis, signed with the Temple Owls, dunking with authority on the first basket of the game. Naz Reed is 6'11", one of the nation's top recruits. He just hurts the rim when he throws it down. You can see why Kansas, St. John's, Louisville, and many others have offered the junior. More Naz Reed. RFH packed the paint, but get out of his way. Another monster jam for Reed. The crowd gasped at these two incredible dunks. But Rumson-Fairhaven able to stick around in the first quarter. This is Tyler Pearson from 3. RFH with a 15-14 lead at the end of 1. In the second, the Bulldogs spread the floor and opened the paint for Ian O'Connor. Great move to his left to get it to fall, and O'Connor was feeling it. Here, he breezes by the defender for 2 more. 8-0 run for Rumson-Fairhaven, 25-19, and everyone's getting fired up in Rumson. The Bulldogs played with confidence against a state power. Tyler Pearson, gorgeous pass to the cutting O'Connor. Counted and 1. Chris Champo all fired up. Rumson-Fairhaven goes up 9. Roselle Catholic was on the ropes. They rallied late in the first half. Reed puts back the offensive rebound at the buzzer. At the half, 28-25, Rumson-Fairhaven with a 3-point lead. In the third quarter, Jack Solano starts feeling it from downtown. He opens the second half with this triple, and then Solano one more time. Back-to-back threes. Rumson-Fairhaven up 9, 34-25. The outside shooting had RFH in position to pull off a shocker. Teddy Sorless from 3 here. At the end of 3, sound the upset alert. Rumson with a 41-35 lead. The Lions were on the ropes, but another Jersey Shore product stepped up big for Roselle. This is Long Branch's Raheem Carter with a huge three-pointer. And then Carter one more time from beyond the arc. Roselle Catholic takes its first lead since the first quarter. The Lions up 46-44. Rumson has an answer. The C parts for Jack Solano. He takes it to the tin. We're tied at 46 in the fourth. The two Shore guys hook up on this critical play. Carter inside to Naz Reed. The baby hook falls. Roselle Catholic back out in front, 48-46. After a Rumson miss on the other end, Roselle Catholic had the ball with just under 4 minutes to go, and they made the choice to employ the stall ball strategy. No shot clock in New Jersey high school basketball, so the Lions literally milked the clock. The crowd gets involved. So did Chris Champo. He instructed his team to pressure the ball at the 1-minute mark. When it was all said and done, nearly 3 minutes of the clock expired with nothing going on. Fouls would eventually get the Lions to the free throw line. Pierre-Louis made 1 of 2 from the charity stripe to give Roselle Catholic a 3-point lead. And Rumson-Fairhaven gets the ball back, looking to tie the game, but they would never get that game-tying shot attempt, thanks in large part to Roselle Catholic clamping down on defense, and the Lions are able to avoid the upset. 49-46 is your final. What a game. Roselle Catholic bounces back after a loss to top-ranked Patrick School of Elizabeth to improve to 9-4 on the season. Rumson-Fairhaven suffers its first loss of the year. They're now 11-1. Chris Champo showed his ability to prepare for any kind of opponent, his game plan to pack the paint on defense and force Roselle to beat the Bulldogs from the outside, nearly pulled off a major upset. After the game, Naz Reed was happy to play close to home and had respect for the way Rumson-Fairhaven played.
You know, a lot of family, a lot of friends coming out to watch the game, but, you know, just got to keep my head in the game still. You know, I know they're supporting home and at the game, so, you know, just keep my head up and keep playing.
What was your impression of Rumson before, and what did they do that really surprised you the most?
Shooting. I was not aware that they can shoot that deep, and that great, you know. And I've played a lot of teams that can shoot that great, but it's just they were actually shooting from almost half court, honestly.
Yeah, with little under 4 minutes, they brought it out, and I was like, we're down 2. You know, I've played basically the same 5 the whole time. I said that, to me, they're basically saying, like, I don't want to tangle with that zone anymore. So I said, all right, we're gonna hold it to 1 minute, the crowd all into it, and I thought we turned them over a couple times. Didn't happen, and you know, if you tell me that Roselle Catholic's gonna hold the ball against Rumson, our tallest guy's 6'3", you know, it's all about how tough my guys play. And you know, we had a couple shots there at the end, and they're just long and tough, and we're sort of tired. But you know, I give them credit. The tough place to play. They beat us, but I'm proud of my guys.
For more Jersey Shore sports, log on to shoresportzone.com.